like 10, 11 days.
I know. I mean, it's also I did just click live, so we are live.
Scary, because especially it's on YouTube now. Now it's like, do I go on YouTube or do I go on Twitch?
If you would like to check both for me, that'd be great. Because I don't have my other laptop open now. Like, because I can do everything on here.
See, there you go. Okay, I'm on YouTube. So, looks pretty cool. I'm gonna see what. It's probably gonna leave horrible feedback. Sorry.
That's okay. Do what you gotta do.
Okay, there we go. I just it sounds great on YouTube. We sound good on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure Twitch, give or take, is probably
still gonna be the same.
Yeah, so I'm still gonna check.
I mean, hey, I appreciate you. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. And look who decided to show up. Look, comments can come on the screen now. Like, in a fun way. Hi, Vince.
That is so cool. And it shows, like, he's on Twitch. You know, this is Vince commenting on Twitch. Yes. I might bounce around, like, go from YouTube and
Twitch.
For it.
Go, do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna start. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do YouTube because we always, you know, we've been doing Twitch, so
yeah, try YouTube. Fuck around. Yes.
Okay. Well, hold on.
I did migrate to the yard.
I did say I said YouTube, but also a lot of our viewers come from Twitch, so most chat come from Twitch. Well, it comes on here anyway.
Yeah, you'll be able to see everything, like all the chats.
Nice. That's awesome.
Once I like fully get this figured out, I will give you access to like do what I'm doing, like clicking on the comments and like then hiding them away. But again, I just figured all this out on Tuesday.
You're good. You are good. And look, everyone can see my Kennys, all the Kennys.
And look, Matt's here. Hi, Matt.
What's up, Matt?
This is so... I love this.
It makes me like, you know, it's one of those moments where it's like, why haven't we done this sooner? You know?
Because I was poor and had to pay for things.
That is true. Like, I just, like, you know what? I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean? Like...
And Savannah, you can give yourself a little like undername too, like I have. So like I made myself hostess with the Moses. If you go into your name,
bro, mine's just too damn long. How do I do that?
Well, I mean, you pick something. I think if you click on yourself on the bottom, the 3 little dots.
Edit.
And then it should say like edit name and headline. Yeah. Matt said, I'm glad. Will said, Savannah, Katie.
What's up, Will? What should I put? Hold on. Honestly, Katie, I think I'm going to make it my thing to put something new every week.
I was just going to tell you put something new every time.
All right. So I'm going to say, hold on, let me see. You know what? I'll just start off with the first one.
Vince said, we did establish this week that Katie has income to splurge right now. No, Katie splurged all of the income.
Oh my gosh, we have spelled
also,
something
hello,
wrong.
Jaxpo.
What's up? Hold on.
Welcome.
Okay, no, I think I got it right. Okay. I was like, I should have spell checked before I just clicked enter. I always do that on my Instagram stories, and then I end up misspelling something or accidentally having a typo.
And it's much easier to like mute now. So since I am dealing with this stupid fucking cough that will not go away, I can just quickly mute myself, and I don't have to mute myself not just on OBS and not through Zoom.
Yeah, I get you.
Life is so much easier now.
What's up, Jeezy?
Oh yeah, Jesus! What the hell is up? Get out of here, Jesus! Sheely-topians.
Katie, so much has happened on this hiatus. I know things that happened to you were the reason for the hiatus, like, you know, going to SummerSlam and, you know, and I saw you got your tickets to Mania.
I did.
You got your tickets to Mania. Like, I was like, holy fuck, that's awesome.
I'm very excited. a lot of people I saw on Twitter were like, oh, I'm going to wait until closer to, and then I'm going to, like, get them for, like, super cheap. And I was like, I'm not risking that shit. I'm getting them now.
Yeah. It's especially
so I can
because...
set up for everything.
And not just that, but especially because there might be more, demand for the tickets because it's WrestleMania 40. They might do something special for that because, it is 40th WrestleMania. Gotta make it big. Like, and Philly crowds, as much as I don't...
Good.
Oh, what? As much as I don't like Philly because of the Eagles, Philly crowds are electric. They're really, like, energetic and vocal, so it's gonna be a really good crowd, especially Mania crowds. Those crowds are fucking huge.
It's so Jesus said the 2-day combos are pretty much almost gone. The combos looked and seemed way more expensive than me buying 2 separate tickets for like one for each night.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not fucking with these combos.
I've never had to deal with anything like that, because when I went to Mania, it was still only one night. But I guess it's a little different because it's technically 2 separate shows, but when you went to Dynamite and the debut of Rampage, both in Pittsburgh, but different. Was it the same building, just a different event?
Yeah, same building, just different days.
Oh, so you went... Well, you're not that far. It's still Pittsburgh, so it's not like...
yeah, I was, I'm like 20 minutes, maybe half an hour with traffic from where AEW usually is in Pittsburgh. So, just drove down, went to Dynamite, drove home. 2 days later, drove down for Rampage, came home. It was great.
I want them to come back so badly. And it looks like, remember how I told you that the Coliseum, which is where the AEW was, it looks like they were going to try and tear it down. As far as I know, or what I've seen, like, it looks like that's not going to happen. So I'm thinking, just, come back now, Tony Khan,
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
I will personally endorse you as Booker of the Year if you come back to El Paso.
She said that shit, not me. That's on her, y'all. That can't hurt.
I'm just joking. But honestly, though, but also Tony Khan, I have some ground rules. First of all, it has to be Dynamite. It can't be Collision. I don't want Battle of the Belts, whatever the fuck. No, it has to be Dynamite Rampage, okay? Maybe I'll take Ring of Honor tapings. Apparently they did tapings yesterday, so...
They did. Allison and Will were there.
Nice. Oh, yeah, Nashville.
Yeah. Okay, before we fully start, I want to just test to see how... Again, I'm new. Everyone bear with me. To see how the intro will look like. So it will cover us up. Okay, just making sure.
So do I have to stay silent, or am I free to like accidentally cough during the intro?
I mean, you can definitely like I can mute you, or you can mute yourself during the intro if you want to.
But stay silent is the key. It's like,
yeah, I mean, just like normal. I don't have to say like 3, 2, 1 recording. I can just like click it. We'll be like ready, and then I'll click it.
Okay, but also just give me like a hand signal when we're about to like, or I guess I'll be seeing it. This is
you'll be able to. Yeah, I know this is new for everybody.
This is crazy because usually I would have to kind of like wait for Katie to kind of like give me a little signal, or just wait to see like her demeanor to see how it, what time it's gonna start or what time we're gonna be on. But now it's not anymore. I'm gonna enjoy that.
I know. Matt said that's inflation, Jesus, because Jesus said I paid less for 38 than I did this one. Yeah, that's 100% inflation, my guy.
I was gonna say, dude.
Where was 38?
In Texas, in Dallas.
Okay, well, yeah.
Texas is also pretty cheap in comparison to other states, okay? Well, you've seen it where, especially compared to like California, for example, you see houses you can get in California are like damn sheds, and you can get like a freaking badass house here in Texas for the same amount, if not less. So
what house? I have no money now.
You're going to Mania. It's worth it, right? And you're going to pay back in like 2 to 3 weeks.
In like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I haven't seen anything from Media yet, and it's pissing me off. Like,
where's Survivor Series gonna be? I'm
Chicago.
completely... Oh. Oh yeah,
worry,
it is
Vince,
gonna
you'll
be
get 'em.
Chicago.
You'll get him, Vicente. Don't you worry.
You got this, Vince. I believe in you.
All right. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to cover.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I didn't do like 2 weeks worth of news because fuck that. I just found stuff from like this past week.
I was gonna say, spoiler, I'm not gonna update on the G1 because there was a lot to update on. I'll just tell you the winner because it's over. So
all we need to know.
Exactly, and that's probably what everyone cares about anyway. So
that's why the people are here.
Yeah.
Ed said, hey, welcome back. Thank you, Ed. Thank you very much. Oh, and on YouTube. Thank you. The first YouTuber. There we go. This is fun. I like this. StreamYard. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I like do the Triple H thing. No, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh my god. What's up, guys? We're back.
Yes. Guess who's back? Back again.
She leads back.
Tell
your friends. Tell all your friends. Tell them all.
Everybody.
Guys, what's up? We're back after 2 weeks. And as you can see, things might look a little different on screen.
Just a little.
You know, before I introduce myself and my co-host, of course, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. The room itself is different. And Matt here said it best. Really glad y'all are excited for StreamYard. We are on StreamYard now, my guys. And comments can appear on screen as you see them. Like, Jesus, Sheelytopian's rise.
Yeah.
With everyone saying, says Vince. So, again, before I explain all of the StreamYard stuff and where we've been, hello to all my guys, girls, days, and days. Hello. It is, of course, me, your hostess with the mostest, the shaman of Sheelite, the hardest working woman in podcasting, with an ear infection and congestion in the fucking face, Miss Katie Kinsey, Bay. Thank you. Joining me, of course, my lovely co-host. I gotta catch my breath to do this one.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family, and the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page, to my widow Adam Cole, baby, Miss Y2 Garcia Savannah.
What's up, Katie? It's crazy because it feels like these 2 weeks flew by, but it also feels like it's been like a month.
Yes.
At the same time.
It's
good to be back.
Thank you. He said our setup looks much sleeker. Thank you. Thank you to Google for letting me find this background. Shout out. Thank you, Google. Shout out. Yeah, so we were gone for 2 weeks. Content was still put on the channel.
Hi, Katie.
I filmed it preemptively. I planned ahead. And then a SummerSlam vlog, which, if y'all want to hear about my time at SummerSlam, I highly recommend you go watch that vlog. Specifically, the last 10 minutes of the vlog. You get to see your girl vulnerable and
Poor Katie. Poor Katie.
But we're back, and we're not just on Twitch, twitch.tv/Showcase. We're also streaming live on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Showcase. You can watch us in multiple places. You can comment on multiple places. You can subscribe and like things in both of those places. We don't have Twitch affiliation yet. I still can't figure it out. It's a time. Maybe this year we'll get it. Who knows? But
it's gonna happen.
We're here. We're on the stream yet. We're doing new things. It's a great time. But people know what I did during my hiatus. Savannah, baby girl, what did you do during yours?
Well, first week was it the first week? I think so. I was doing finals for my summer classes. Last of my summer classes. So I was doing that. And while I was looking for, during those times, or that week, I was trying to find people to, a few of my friends to do stuff for Light the Fuse and New Japan Takeover, but I forget that, because not everyone's in college. And even then, some people just already started school, so they're kind of getting used to their schedule. And so no one was really available. And, I to be fair, I didn't really try as many people as I could. I probably could have put a little more effort into trying to do stuff. But then I kind of realized maybe I should just enjoy the break while I still have it. Because, I took a break from, everything. I was finally done with school. And I was like, you know what, let me just, we're taking a break from Sheely. Let me just take a complete break. And I did. And honestly, I really liked it because it kind of felt a little relieving. I felt, okay, I don't have to worry about this or I have to edit that. And some stuff did kind of come up, nothing bad, but, plans with family, with friends here locally. So it was kind of almost like perfect timing. It was perfect timing to take a break because, people had birthday parties, people wanted to hang out. I have a wedding to go to in September. So we went dress shopping for that. So, and I found a dress. So I was, we were busy, we were doing that and it felt good to when people are like, you want to do this? I can't be like, well, no, I can't. I have to record this or I have a podcast to do live. No, I was completely free for these 2 full weeks. And then, when someone needed me, I was there. So it was a good 2 weeks off. I will say that.
Jaxpo said he loves dress shopping. Justin said, hello, ladies. Hello.
Hi, Justin. Just dress shopping is pretty hit or miss for me. Well, first of all, it's because it's a little bit of a requirement to wear red, for me at least, to wear red. So I had to look for something in red, which I like the color red, but if it were completely up to me, blue's my color. I freaking love the color blue. I probably would have gone something navy blue. All my nice dresses are in navy blue. So, but it's always nice to find something you actually think you look pretty good in. So can't complain there.
I understand that completely. But I'm glad you enjoyed not having to deal with any of the stressfulness that comes from this, and you got time to just, take a break from everything. But we're back and bigger than ever. I have plans, Savannah. I have plans. I was just sitting here last night. I'll just give a little teaser. So nothing set in stone yet, but I'm thinking of setting up a Patreon for this podcast. Now, what that will entail, I plan on doing, and obviously, if you want to do stuff too, again, I just thought of it last night. We will talk it out. But I plan on doing a different theme of a podcast, not wrestling related, every month.
Okay.
So one of the ones I know I want to do, and I have to hit up our guys at Young Kings because I know they're really into it. I want to do one on Law and Order SVU because that's something we all like to do and we can talk about it for a while.
Yeah.
I went through and put down themes and the months. I have all the way up till March of ideas.
What the fuck? Man, if I want to do stuff, I gotta catch up.
Again, I was just just sitting here oh my god, so many ideas, so many things. And I was going to put, once I start doing the panels again, I was thinking of putting those on the Patreon as well and just doing like little snippets on our YouTube to like get people to like, subscribe to the Patreon, which I think it'd only be like maybe $4 or $5 a month. But like for a lot of content that you're not going to see on the normal channels.
That is true. That is very
So
cool.
feel free to brainstorm, even if you want to like just do like your makeup stuff, your nail stuff. If you want to put that on the Patreon,
about that because
I
was thinking of that, like, especially because bad example now. None of my nails are wrestling nail art, but I've been doing wrestling nail art as of late. But I mean, yeah. So I mean, I could start filming it. I have a camera. I got a camera for my birthday, so I could actually start filming it and then.
Yeah. So y'all, big things popping, little things stopping. Let's go. As I cough it out, and
I know, cough it all out.
I trying. It's so annoying. But we're not here to talk about the future. We're here to talk about what's going on right now.
Yeah, the present.
And then, of course, the present. This past week of stuff, news and rumors is back. And boy, oh boy, do we got quite a bit of things to talk about. Yeah. First and foremost, again, I had this as speculated, but now I'm 90% sure that this is actually confirmed. Lacey Evans, deuces. She is now gone from WWE. She did not renew her contract. She's now going by Macy Estrella, which I'm assuming is her actual name. So, like, cool. I was not feeling the Lacey gimmick ever since they took her off of the Southern Belle gimmick, which was top notch, top tier.
Yeah.
At this point, you weren't using her. Get rid of her. That's all I gotta say about that. She's starting up her OnlyFans, apparently. Let her just go do whatever she wants to do. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Trying to be nicer. Trying, not succeeding. But on Raw, we did see that. Oh, Matt's ready for that OnlyFans.
Oh my god, Matt.
Of course he is. Oh. We did see that last week, it was talked about last week that Sonya Deville tore her ACL, so she is not able to compete, which is just fucking bullshit, by the way. Pissed.
Bro, I know.
But Chelsea, I give major props to Chelsea Green. She was doing this Chelsea's Got Talent stuff on Twitter, and
I saw the submission videos. Yeah, people were submitting their videos to be Chelsea's tag team partner.
They were, and I give Chelsea major props for that. But someone said, you know what? I'm not gonna sit around here and just wait. No, I'm gonna take my opportunity. And that person was Piper Niven. So now Piper is a WWE Women's Tag Team Champion with Chelsea Green.
It wasn't who I was expecting, but I'm not going to complain about it either. I know some people were, but I think it's better than having Chelsea have those titles be relinquished. I think, it was probably going to get thrown onto some other tag team that probably had no business being a champion in the moment. And, I love what Chelsea, excuse me, is doing. Again, I loved the whole, she had tryouts. Even freaking Matt Cardona, her husband, was talking about, I'll be the tag team champions with her, which honestly, I wish, come on, just let him show up on a couple of episodes of Raw and just, try to, go, it would have been so funny to have him, show up on Raw a couple times and they're defending the titles and, he's trying to get in the match, but of course they're not letting him because, they're like, no, it has to be, a woman or whatever, even though I know we're all for mixed gender tag or mixed gender wrestling, but of course they're gonna try and stop him, and while the rest distracted, Chelsea could do some shady shit to capitalize and get the win. That would have been cool to do for a few weeks, even if it wasn't Matt Cardona, if it was someone else.
But I will, I do agree with you. I am very happy it is Piper Niven, someone who has not been on TV and utilized as much as she should be, especially in this women's division. You don't have Ronda anymore. God bless. And, these stars are, some of these, bigger names are, kind of taking time away. Showcase your talent that isn't being utilized.
And I think Piper Niven's a good fit because, especially with Chelsea's character, it could really be, hiding behind, I know this is kind of what Piper Niven was doing with Eva Marie, but I feel like Chelsea could take that and run with it, use Piper Niven to her advantage, use her as the powerhouse, let her do most of the work, and then have maybe she'll tag in at the last second and go for the pin.
That's what I said. Jesus said, I wish Truth was here so he could try to campaign for being half of the women's tag team champion.
I mean, he could have still made a video. That would have been still hilarious.
Hopefully he still does. He still can. I know. He can do whatever he wants. It's our Truth.
He could. He is our Truth, and she could be like, I already found a member, and, that was his whole thing, messing things up like that. Oh, that's on me. It's my bad.
That's my bad, y'all.
That's my bad. Yeah, he could do one of those.
Bringing a ladder into the Royal Rumble, thinking it was the Money in the Bank. Classic.
Or even, I think it was the WrestleMania I went to. Someone had a sign that says, "Our Truth thinks this is SummerSlam."
Shit. Okay. Fair.
That was a goated sign.
Let's see what else happened here. Oh, y'all remember Sunny, Tammy Snatch, if you will. She changed her plea from not guilty to no contest, so now she is facing up to 25 years, deservedly, for a DUI manslaughter. Yeah, y'all remember when she because it was just like she was just vibing.
I forgot about that, so that's why when I was like, "What the hell?" But then, I forgot when you said 25. I was like, I had to remember, like it had to click. What the hell did she do? But I forgot she had a DUI manslaughter charge. Well, I think, no offense, you freaking, first of all, you choose to go behind the wheel when you're under the influence. Big ass mistake number one, and you kill someone. I mean, I feel like 25. I feel like 25 is also putting it a little kindly.
I'm pretty sure, I don't remember exactly, but she could have also been driving with a suspended license, too. So she definitely should not have been behind the wheel of a car. Sunny, you stupid bitch. Rot in jail, please. See you later.
But that's crazy. I feel like 25 again is deserved. And I'm like, I think I was going to say, for ending someone's life, I think it should be more than that. Kind of a life for a life thing. I'm not saying she has to get the death penalty, but,
life in prison.
Exactly. But I guess it is better if you follow football like I do the NFL. There was this player who I believe he killed someone as well. I think it was like almost a similar charge, like some sort of vehicular manslaughter. And he's going to jail for like 1 to 3 years. Some bullshit like that. Yeah, some bullshit like that. So the fact that Sunny's getting like at the very least 25, I'm like, I guess it's better than 1 to 3 years, but I still think if you end someone's life, you deserve to have your life basically ended by spending it in prison.
Yeah, honestly. What up, Heel Tactics? Yo.
What's up, Justin?
Let's see, just in time. Sunny had so many chances to make herself better, but she chose to stay the way she is. Now she has to suffer the consequences for her actions.
Yeah. Yep. And again, I feel like it's not enough.
Henry Ruggs?
It was Ruggs. I wasn't sure if it was Ruggs, but yes, he played for the Raiders. He played for the Las Vegas Raiders, and I remember the story. He was going like 133 on, I don't know where it was. We have no business driving that fast anywhere in the United States. And he killed someone. I remember that story. I wasn't sure if it was Ruggs, though, or if it was some other football player. But I remember that. And he's getting 1 to 3 years. Thanks, Justin. But he's getting 1 to 3 years in prison for killing someone. And I think someone's dog. I think the dog was there, too. So, I'm like that. Yeah, not the dog. That's just.
Honestly, we can go on and on about how the judicial system is in the United States. But that's a different.
It's wrestling.
It's a Patreon thing. Who fucking knows? We'll talk about anything.
It'll just be like a 25-minute rant about why people should just deserve bigger sentences than what they probably got.
Why people should just obey the laws, but crazy.
Okay.
But we're moving on. WWE has filed some trademarks. Specifically some ECW trademarks. These include the following: Cyberslam. No, I did not combine Cyber Sunday and SummerSlam. That is the thing. Hardcore Haven, Massacre on 34th Street, because, ECW, extreme things. Yeah. And my least favorite one, but I do remember as a child, Barely Legal. Which, guys, let's be honest. Let's not bring that one back. I'm just saying.
Barely Legal.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? How can something barely be legal?
Well, if you would like to Google what the ECW pay-per-view was, have at it.
I'll Google it later.
I leave that to the viewer's discretion. If you want to, guys, maybe don't Google it.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna be honest. Don't Google. Oh, Matt says bring it back. Of course he does.
Hold on.
Yeah. I do remember Massacre on 34th Street though a little bit, and this one. Matt said, "Make it the name of the episode." You make it the name of your episode. That's your thing.
I'll look it up later. It's just giving me like the most recent one, so I still don't know what exactly it entails.
Gotcha. Yes, but like the name itself, maybe let's just change the name. Now, while Big E may or may not, probably leaning more towards not returning to a wrestling ring after some doctors said, probably not the best, but we have seen cases with neck injuries. The possibilities are endless for Big E Langston, our mans, but he will be in an indie movie. It's called F+. It is a family comedy, I believe, coming out this year. You know what? Go for Big E.
At least he's doing something, but I do miss him in the ring. I miss him so much. I hope some miracle can happen, like an Edge miracle, a Saraya miracle, where he can come back.
Bryan Danielson, American Nightmare Dragon. Yeah.
Jake Long, Bryan Danielson, yeah. That kind of a miracle. So
like I said, it could happen. It's not like fully confirmed, but some doctors were like, maybe no. But that's also the same thing like we hear about like Randy and his back, but then there's also like always the rumors of Randy Orton was spotted in Detroit, which I didn't fucking see him there, so was he even there?
I was gonna say, did Katie see him? No, then it must be fake.
Did I see Randall Keith Orton? No, I did not.
I agree. Big E is set for life, whether he's in the ring or not. I do miss him wrestling though. First of all, I love him doing the New Day intro. I miss him doing that. But again, I'm just glad he's staying where he feels is probably the best. And if it's away from the ring, then so.
And that he's okay.
Exactly. He could have been paralyzed, but he's fine. He's totally fine. Well, not totally fine, but he's fine. He's vibing. He's still able to work out. He's doing a movie. So hey, more power to him.
Exactly. And just, to keep it on like the lighter note, Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch now have skins in Fortnite. So if you got any Fortniters, y'all can be Becky or Bianca and just start shooting people in games.
My 14-year-old cousin still plays Fortnite. So I kind of want to ask her, like, can you look for these? I'm not telling her to buy them, but I'm just going to say, could you just look for these kids? I just want to see. Like, I got to see to believe. Like,
honestly, they look pretty damn good.
I think maybe she would like the Bianca one just because Bianca, I love Bianca's style, and I think she would too.
Yeah, like the gear and stuff they chose they really did great. Jaxpo still plays Fortnite.
There you go.
Don't as much, just because I don't go on my PlayStation a lot anymore. But I mean, during the pandemic, that's all I was really doing.
I've never really played Fortnite, like, because it became popular. I was like a junior in high school, so I didn't have a device to play it on. So I had a PlayStation, but it took up a lot of room, and I know my dad probably wasn't gonna like that. And especially because it updates all the time. I've heard my sister,
all the fucking time.
She has it on her Switch, and she told me I didn't want to really delete it, but I don't play it as much, so I had to delete it because it was always needing for updating. It took up a lot of room, and if I don't play it as much, unless like someone else is playing, then what's the point?
honestly. I do agree with Jesus. Their skins look better than the 2K models.
Dang,
Bro, like miles ahead. And just in time. So now that's Cena, Rock, Bianca, and Becky in Fortnite. Who's next? Roman, probably.
Dude, imagine Roman Reigns. He could.
I mean, Jason Momoa's been in the game. Like, why can't Roman?
They're gonna be. There's another Aquaman.
Oh my god, it's Aquaman. Which,
if I had to pick some. If I had to pick someone to first, you know, it would be cool to have a Fortnite skin. The Fiend. That would be a pretty dope Fortnite skin.
Matt, hear that? He also said, she says when she was a junior in high school, like that wasn't 2 weeks ago.
Really?
A child.
Yeah.
A fetus.
Yeah, I guess. Or even, I'll make Matt happy again. Shotzi would be cool too. She could have a tank.
mean, they have a little tank that you can drive as one of the emotes. Like, it would be fucking perfect.
For Shotzi. There you go. Yeah.
Let's talk to W. Alright, who am I gotta talk to?
Shotzi and the Fiend. Come on now.
Shotzi, the Fiend, and Roman.
Yeah. Because it would be cool if, Roman goes like this, and then just lightning comes out from everywhere, like he's Thor.
Roman's back bling should be a mini Paul Heyman. 100% yes. 1000% yes.
WWE, make it happen.
Honestly.
WWE and Fortnite, make it happen.
Taker, also a good one.
Acknowledge me. Undertaker would be a good one.
Acknowledge me. I feel like I can do that so much better because my voice is shot the fucking hell. I only have 2 more things, and then you can tell us who won the G1.
Yeah.
So this one is wrestling, Japanese wrestling related. I'm gonna butcher the name, and again, I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm gonna try my best. Koichi Yoshizawa. Don't know if I pronounced it right. That's my guess. He was a wrestling reporter and a photographer, and he was the main source of Japanese wrestling news in the United States. I did see this, I think it was this past week, that he sadly did pass away. So obviously condolences to him, and obviously he was a huge influence in like what a lot of the Japanese news and stuff. Sorry.
I wasn't sure how to pronounce his name either because I don't really talk about it that much, or I've never heard his name being spoken that much. But yeah, he's kind of where I got some of my news too, because he just really played a role in Japanese wrestling in, areas that like North America that, maybe don't really understand the language anyway,
Yeah. So Matt said he wouldn't mind Hogan, so he could take him out over and over and over and over and over. And then Jesus said, when you're playing with Roman, it's just you and one person left, and you're almost out of life. But then Solo attacks the other partner with a Samoan spike.
Dude, non-wrestling fans would be pissed. They'd be, what the hell? Wrestling fans would be like, I should have known, Solo had to have been there. But
that's like some Mortal Kombat type shit.
Non-wrestling fans would have been pissed.
That would be so funny. And the last thing that I have, Camille, she's known as Brick House, the NWA Women's World Champion, has surpassed over 800 days. So, congratulations, that is quite a feat to have. However, you work for a company that doesn't utilize you, and this is just me being like genuine. I don't know the last time she's defended that title. I don't know where. I don't know if it was even on NWA programming. So, yes, the feat is incredible. But I was also looking at some of their title reigns in the past, and a lot of the females have, 200 plus days or 500 plus days. And these, Jazz... y'all remember Jazz from WWE? She had a reign, I could get this wrong, but if I remember correctly, over 900 days as NWA Women's World Champion, which that alone is fucking bonkers. But, still, congrats to Camille, but I wish it was for a company that would actually, respect you and utilize you and let you defend your title and defend it in other places. That's just, whatever. Fuck Billy Gordon. What can I say?
You know what's kind of ironic? Was it Billy Gordon? I don't know NWA well.
That's
at all.
Billy Gordon, yeah.
but it's because I saw on a news page. So apparently on like some sort of podcast, I guess it was Billy Gordon. Let me check. I know the page on Instagram. So
are you talking about like Chris Van Vliet's?
Was it? I don't know who it was. All I know is that someone from NWA said that they had the best women's division, and like, yeah, I was like, what?
That's like, guys, let's be honest. No, you don't at all. Like,
okay, maybe it wasn't this page, but I saw it somewhere.
AEW, WWE have you fucking smoked.
Like all of it. Hearing that from AEW.
Literally.
Because I was gonna say, like, first of all, like the women in AEW only had one match last night, and it wasn't even that long because it was pushing to the end of the second hour, and there was still another match. Actually, there were still two other matches, I think. The Acclaimed were in action for some reason to get attacked by House of Black, which could have happened on Collision. And then the Young Bucks match, which, I mean, I don't mind that they're in the main event. But what I'm saying is there's some stuff that couldn't have happened or shouldn't have happened or shouldn't have ran as long so the women could have more time. But that's
we'll talk about a certain themed match. For the question of the week, don't you worry. But we will talk about the good that came out of it. Don't worry, guys.
That is true.
And I'm not a heartless bitch. I'm just a bitch. It's fine.
Okay. I have a couple things. Actually, I have to. You know what? No, I'm not going to spend my time thinking about it because then I'm not going to be sure if this happened even this week or if it was before. Okay. Actually, I do have 3 things.
Go for it.
One of them is. It is news, technically, and of course, I'm like little marking out about it if you follow me on Instagram. 1 year ago today, literally on this day, as we're recording, August 17th, one of my all-time favorite, if you're watching, which you should, it's much more fun to watch. You can see I have a shrine of this man behind me. Kenny Omega returned after over 9 long months of being away, rehabilitating, getting healed, getting surgery. He had been wrestling with injuries, and on this day a year ago, he finally came back. And this was the shirt that came out when he came back. Of course, I have it. So just good memories, good times. Never want to lose Kenny for that long again. So, yeah, that's news number 1. News number 2. It technically hasn't been like confirmed by AEW, so I would still suggest that you take this with a pinch of salt, not to discredit the person who told me this, because I was on Instagram Live the other day. I think it was Tuesday. I was on Instagram Live, not like face to face, but I was live, and David Benoit was in my comments. He follows me on Instagram, and David Benoit was in the chat. He was watching my live stream. I was just paying attention, but he was there and we were talking, he was commenting. It wasn't face to face. It wasn't like how Katie and I are where we're talking to each other and he joined. It's nothing like that. But he was in the comments and he told me that basically he says it's confirmed, but again, it hasn't been shared by AEW. So take it with a grain of salt. That Full Gear is set to take place in Los Angeles this year.
Oh, that's who you were talking about in the chat. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
maybe. Yeah, it could happen. Apparently, he says it's confirmed, but again, I'm like, nothing against you, David. I'm not saying you're lying, but until it's announced by AEW, I'm gonna consider this a rumor, not news. A rumor, because it is news and rumors.
This is news and rumors. This is true.
So rumor has it, which would be cool, because I live far from LA, but not as far as like anywhere else they've had pay-per-views. It is farther than Vegas, but we're going to LA next year in the summer with my mom and stuff. So I'm like, dang it, imagine if we would have gone like around the same time as Full Gear. I probably would have been able to go. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I've already been to a pay-per-view. And who knows, maybe my time will come to go to another pay-per-view in the future. I'm still waiting for the Texas pay-per-view. It has to happen at some point.
There you go.
But yeah, so rumor has it, Full Gear, LA. And then last thing, Katie was talking about the G1. Like I said, I know y'all are just waiting for the winner. So because it is over. If it wasn't over, obviously I would give you the updates like I did last week. but so many has happened from our 2-week hiatus. The fact that it's already ended, I just might as well share the winner. It came down to Kazuchika Okada and Tetsuya Naito, and Tetsuya Naito fulfilled his destiny finally. If you watch New Japan, after he lost the IWGP heavyweight title and the Intercontinental title, they weren't united at the time. There was no world heavyweight title. They were separate. He lost both championships to Kota Ibushi at Wrestle Kingdom Night 1 of Wrestle Kingdom 15, I think. So 2021 was the year. I don't know the exact number. I would have to really do the math. But it was 2021. He lost the titles at Night 1 to Kota Ibushi. And he talked about how it was his destiny. He wants to get back to the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. And then that same year at the G1 2021, he gets injured and has to withdraw from the tournament. Now, do I think he would have won that same year? I don't know. It's one of those what if things, you never know what could have happened. But now, 2 years later in 2023, he's finally fulfilling his destiny. He's going back to Wrestle Kingdom, and he's facing his former faction member, who is the World Heavyweight Champion, Sonata. So it's going to be them two clashing for the World Heavyweight title in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. I don't know if they're doing one night or two. It was only one night this year. I forget that it's really early January when they do it. So this year it was one night, but who knows? Maybe next year it'll be 2 nights. I mean, if you want to count the Noah show, technically that would be night 2, but I don't really count it because it's a whole other event in itself. It's not really part of Wrestle Kingdom, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yes, Naito is the G1 winner, and I'm so happy for him. Okada also went to his 3rd straight G1 finals in a row. So big congrats to him. Love that guy as well. So yeah, we have our winner and we have our main event for Wrestle Kingdom, which this is assuming Sonata holds the title until then, which he should, because again, the whole story of former faction members, going at it, it doesn't get better than that.
WWE knows a whole hell of a lot about that.
Yeah, exactly.
They really do. All right, let's start busting through this. What's up?
Sorry, it's just as Jesus said, how are you closer to LA than you are to Vegas? I'm not. I didn't mean to say it like that. If what I said put it in that way, I'm not. It's just the fact that LA is, what I meant by LA is closer is, closer than normal pay-per-views other than Vegas, because they're always on the East Coast. They're always, Chicago, that's, Midwest. Full Gear last year was in Newark. That's super far. So I just meant in terms of pay-per-views that don't have a solidified spot. That's Vegas.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
So today, which is August 17th.
Yes, it is.
Today in Women's Wrestling History, TNA tapings in 2016. Laurel Van Ness, who we all know now as Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. We love Chelsea.
Y'all know I do it. Defeated Madison Rayne. Rebby Sky defeated Rosemary. And Jade, who we now know as Mia Yim or Michin, defeated Marty Bell and Sienna, also known as Allison Kay. A lot of familiar sounding names to some people. Like I said, Billy Corgan, you ain't got shit on this roster from 2016, my guy. Like, let's be fucking. Anyway. You know what, Savannah? I'm gonna let you do the honors. Wrestlers of the week. Go ahead and kick us off.
Okay. Hold on, I wrote them down because
Oh, gee, I wonder who your team is.
I actually have 2, but I wonder what one of them is.
Oh my god!
I wonder
it's
who
almost
it is.
Like it's her little thing under her name.
My little header. Yes. Well, they not only won, but it was still a good match, and they have the rubber match set up for All In.
All in it.
FTR. I'm going with my boys, the Young Bucks. Again, this is why you should watch. If you look at my header, first header is Young Bucks Nation Sensation, which is what Katie is the first thing Katie introduces me as. So makes sense. So yeah, the Young Bucks. Again, great match. Really took it to the ass boys. And they almost got their ass kicked. Well, they kind of did get their ass kicked, but they almost, and also they got attacked by Bullet Club Gold, JY, and Juice Robinson, J Juice. Sipping on J Juice instead of
I knew you were going to do it.
Instead of juice. Haha, I'm hilarious. But anyways, yeah, and I just, I've just kind of noticed that this is the second time that the Young Bucks, when they get attacked, Matt is kind of targeted. Matt's usually the one who's targeted. I know this time it was his arm, his bicep, because, he has that injured bicep. He's wearing the brace. And then last time when Adam Cole and Red Dragon turned on the Bucks, it was his foot. They were going after his foot, his ankle. And then even if you really want to go way back, I believe it was against FTR. Well, not against FTR, but FTR did the damage. They did the thing where they put Matt's ankle through the chair and they freaking stomped on the chair and hurt Matt's foot. So but it was Matt, and I'm thinking, bro, why is Matt the target? Like, I'm not saying it should be Nick, but come on now. But yeah, Matt's a target for some reason. But Young Bucks are my first pick. Second pick, they didn't even wrestle, but these segments they've been having have been absolutely hilarious and entertaining as fuck. And that is Better Than You, Bay. They're the main event of All In. And I loved the freaking Outback Steakhouse segment they had because they're going up against Aussie Open in the 0 hour. I love how they played into the stereotype.
Off, by the way, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh yeah, I don't think you should risk injuring your main event stars in the 0 hour, especially because you could have another tag team going after those titles. Like, even if it's the 0 hour, it doesn't have to be like a tag team that maybe like it's for the 0 hour.
The Kingdom are right there. Just use them.
Yeah, like just any tag team. It could be Dark Order. It could be the Kingdom. It could be Butcher and Blade. Like, I know like they're the first choice, but it's for the 0 hour. So I don't know.
Anyways.
But yeah, Better Than You, Bay is absolutely killing it, and last night's segment was no different. So they're my other tag team.
And I cannot wait for Adam Cole to turn his back on that rat bastard, because it's gonna happen.
He's been laying the seeds everywhere. He almost super kicked him yesterday. He was like setting it up. It was almost like his version of tuning up the band.
That's my baby. That's you, baby.
Oh, little baby.
Little baby.
Little backstabber.
My little backstabber. No, he's my guardian angel. Him and Rhea.
Aww.
My guardian angels. I'm going with the team that successfully defended their NXT tag team titles on NXT. Forget about it. I'm going to D'Angelo family. The Don, Tony D'Angelo, Channing Stacks Lorenzo defeated Schism, those creepy little perverts, with the help of Ivy Nile and 2 masked Schism people. It's the fucking Creeds. It's the Creeds, guys. We know. 2 masked Schism people. It's the Creeds. But D'Angelo family holding strong. That's my guys. The tag team champions, rightfully so. It's a good day. Yes, it is. So that's my tag team.
Okay, for my famales, I have one. She is all in, and all in it. No, she's not British, but she is Brit. But she's not British, but she is Brit. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She wore the gear that she wore at the first All In, which I absolutely love that gear. I wish she would wear her like old gear, her Ring of Honor gear more often, or at least gear like that, that's similar to it. Because I think it's so pretty. I think the silver is so pretty. I love the white. It was the doctor coat. I think that's so cute. And it has her name embroidered on the side. Again, it's like it's like a doctor's coat, literally. It's like a white coat. And I think that's so cool. And she's going to All In, and I'm happy for her. So yeah, that's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
I mean, it only makes sense that she was in the first Fatal 4-Way match for All In Women's, and now she's in another Fatal 4-Way match for the Women's at All In it. But
now it's for a title.
Now it is for a title. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't actually watch the original All In. Did she who must not be named in that match win?
I I don't remember, honestly. I don't think because All In was a little hard for me to watch, and I won't explain why. It's a little personal, but I didn't.
I was right.
I was gonna say I did miss, like, that was one of the matches I couldn't really watch from start to finish. It was kind of more like pause and go. There was a couple other matches that were kind of pause and go as well. I know that as much as I regret it, MJF's match was like that, but it's because, of course, when the pay-per-view starts, shit kind of goes down, so I can't really watch it.
I mean, that happens.
Yeah.
Well, fuck this bitch down here. Who won? That's why she's doing indie shows in gymnasiums, and nobody wants her. My famale, my womans, if you will. The WWE Women's Champion.
Oh, really?
Rhea motherfucking Ripley.
I was like, no, is it? I wonder who it is. Kind of like how you were with me in the Bucks. I wonder who it is.
Crazy. She's here too. Hey,
she's right there.
I mean, she had a great match with Indy. People were like, she squashed Indy. I was like, nah, she didn't really. Like, if she wanted to squash Indy, she would have ended the match in a minute. She had a nice little match with Indy, and she's doing shit on NXT with Lyra, and I love Lyra Valkyria. So we're getting mixed tag action on Heatwave next week. So, you know. Oh, also, I don't know why the fuck I didn't mention it. Rhea and Buddy got engaged, and it is.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's because did it happen this week or last week?
I think it happened this week. I'm counting it regardless. My babies. Sorry. My Australian babies.
I was like, are you happy or sad? Because,
yes.
Mommy's taken now.
The answer is yes.
Yes, okay.
No, I'm so happy for them, though. And, like, there was, like, the cute little setup on the beach, and her ring is gorgeous.
It's a beautiful. Buddy did good.
He said, fuck you guys and these goddamn memes. I'm cuffing mine. As he should.
He said, fuck you, Prison Dom. Prison Mike got nothing on this rock.
Stupid little dirty Dom. Anyways, Rhea's my pick. Madam.
Okay, for my manses, I have one.
Okay.
I did want to make Ospreay and Jericho my other picks, but I was like, no, it's just mostly because they're having a match at All In. But I am excited for that match. So I know some people aren't, but I mean, I am, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, my manses, as mentioned earlier, he is the G1 Climax winner, finally fulfilling his destino. Tetsuya Naito is my pick. Congrats to him. Long overdue. So.
Oh, Matt said last week because we talked about it Saturday. Well, I didn't have She Elite, so it counts.
They're still talking about it.
Anything for Rhea Ripley. If you're listening, mommy, it's for you, Rhea. Love you. I have two manses. Oh yeah, he did say this. He said, remember I said either Dom or Buddy will be watching from the closet on the honeymoon. That's right. But then I said I would be in the closet because it's me. My manses. One, a Samoan named Joe, the Samoa Joe, had a match on Collision, and, you know, it was kind of a squash match. But then this man's calls out the quote-unquote real AEW World Champion, end quote, and was like, I want a fucking match, my guy. And then Punk did not come out, did not say anything. And then Samoa Joe took it upon himself to basically kidnap and put Punk to sleep during the main event. Just took him out of the crowd and just, like, put him to sleep.
Joe.
I was laughing because it just, like, cut to and Punk's just, like, struggling. I was like, where the fuck did Samoa Joe come from?
I know. I respect it. Thank you, Joe. Cute thank you, Joe chance.
I mean, he's gotta get his match. Like, if Punk's not gonna listen to him, he's gotta take it to Punk, CM Phil, and be like, give me what I want. Like, Batista this shit. Like, he's gotta do what he's gotta do to get this match all out.
All he's gotta throw is some freaking muffins at him.
Not the muffins.
Yeah.
Not the gumdrop buttons. Sorry. Yeah, but I love Samoa Joe. Also, shout out to Lovely. she's on Twitter. She's great. She was like sitting right there, and like I saw her point of view of Punk, and it was so funny. And like she was on TV too. Love her. She's great. My other man's the man who's going to probably not, but like could be, perhaps we'll see. Dethrone Gunther as the Intercontinental Champion. Chad motherfucking Gable is now getting the respect he deserves. I'm giving Jason Jordan all the credit in the back for pushing for his tag team partner to get this credit.
Yeah.
He had a match with Giovanni Vinci on Raw. Great match. I mean, two of them are phenomenal. Yeah. And now that like he's actually going to go against Gunther, I wanted it at Payback. It's supposed to happen next week on Raw. Fingers crossed shenanigans happen and I still get to see it at Payback.
It has to happen. I think like Imperium, will get involved, something.
Probably.
And then,
also,
and then at Payback, it's called Payback, he gets his payback and that's when he wins.
Well, so like I was like trying to math it. Gunther is like as of Monday, he was like 25 days away from beating like the record. Like he'll be like the longest reigning.
Yeah.
And I was like, Payback's only like X amount of days before that. I was like, what if WWE has the chance to do the craziest thing? They said, let's let Gunther get inches away and give it to Chad Gable. I was like, people would be pissed. I would be ecstatic because I love Chad Gable.
Would that still fit that window if it was at Payback?
Yeah. Like if it was at Payback, it would be closer than if it was on like if you beat him on Monday.
Oh, so that'll be like through the skin of his teeth if it's at Payback.
Yes. I said
I mean WWE's no stranger to pissing off people, so Payback's no stranger to, and you know what? It'll make it even better if shenanigans do go down on Monday Night Raw because Chad Gable will be like, well, you costed me the title match. Now I'm gonna take your title before you could break this record. Like
bitch.
He's gonna, yeah.
Chad Gable would just go, bitch, and it's like his tiny little voice with the thank you. Love Chad Gable. What a guy. What a gem. What a perfect baby angel. All right. Question of the week. I know this is why everybody's here. As we saw on Dynamite, if you will. Not Diamante. That is a person. This is Dynamite. This is different. We saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match. Now, I'm a horror fan. I'm a horror movie guy. So is Matt. So I first saw this. I was like, oh, it's JEFFJARRETT and Jeff Hardy. It's a big no for me, dog. Because why the fuck are we doing that? The match itself, too long. Ridiculous.
Way too long.
Not needed. But I will give Tony Khan his due. This and Dynamite technically, and I believe also Collision and Rampage, to be determined, are Fight for the Fallen. Now, if people know AEW, they always do Fight for the Fallen, and they like proceeds from the shows go to insert thing here. Like it's always something different. This time, Tony Khan even like tweeted about it. He shifted the dates for Fight for the Fallen, so that would be this week, and all the proceeds specifically from that match. I don't know from anything else, nothing I've seen, but from the sponsorships, because it was to promote the new game. In case people were wondering, like there's a video game coming out. That's why they were doing this. There was like sponsorships in the ring and around, and that entire match. There's a title belt. Someone who has appeared on AEW TV before as like a extra person was Leatherface. It was a thing. All of the proceeds from that match specifically, I believe it was over like 100,000, are going straight to the Maui wildfire funds because y'all, Hawaii's on fire. In case nobody knew,
Is it
Hawaii's
still
very
on fire,
much on fire.
or is it just the It still is?
Last time I checked, I thought it was. It very well could be not.
I haven't seen updates. All I've seen was that the damage and people, very unfortunate. People are talking about like the death tolls keeps rising. Yeah, so I was thinking, wait, so is it over or is it still happening and they're just continuing? I don't know. Regardless, I think it's a very good cause that they're putting that money to. So I guess honestly, we can take one pretty ridiculous match if it means it's going to a good place. All the funds from it, and it was over 100K. You know?
Yes, and that alone is very awesome. Matt said Ace Steel was under that mask. He's the only cannibal on the roster.
That's why Kenny wasn't there and he was at Daly's place, because Kenny said, "No, I know a cannibal when I see one."
That whole Daly's place thing and JR becoming a meme was fucking terrible, but so funny.
He just watched it happen. Not even could we get some help or hey, no, stop. He just watched.
Has been through things, Savannah. That man was lit on fire and brutalized. He's gone through it. He said
maybe he just knows to stay away.
He said no, thank you guys.
I just thought it was hilarious. I like, as much as obviously I love Kenny, I was obviously no, like what the hell, but also I was still kind of laughing because again, JR wasn't doing shit. He was just watching.
It's because they kept cutting to it.
Yes, exactly. They kept cutting to JR just standing there. So I was like, oh. It made it a little better. And the Bucks did avenge Kenny, because if you guys don't know, the Ass Boys are in Bullet Club Gold with Mr. J and Juice.
The Bang Bang Twins. That's correct. Tony did a good deed and was entertaining on his show. 2023 is crazy. I know. What a time we live in. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a movie, and they made it a match. So we could have done something similar to this in the past, but fuck it. It's my show, and we can do whatever we want, and I have the memory of a fish right now, so it's fine. We're going to do movies or franchises, like this is a franchise technically.
Or TV shows.
Or anything, as like matches. Also, before we do that, what was JR going to do? You know how many times he has been hit for getting involved, and for Kenny, hell no.
Wow, man! I'd get hit for Kenny. I'd get hit for Kenny, but I do get that. I just think it was funny. Again, like Katie said, they just kept jumping back to JR and his reaction, like nothing, like not like holy shit, what's going on, or oh my god, or stop, or can we get some help? Nothing. He was just watching, almost like expressionless. I was thinking it was funny. I will admit it was pretty funny.
And look at that. Matt already started us off. A nightmare on Bourbon Street fight. Hey, I was just on Bourbon Street a few weeks ago.
That would be pretty cool. Like, kind of the same way, remember? Okay, here's the thing, though. Because when Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper, or Brody Lee, had the Chicago Street fight at Extreme Rules, I thought it was not Mania, it was Extreme Rules, they left, but they didn't show anything, like, happening beyond the arena, They only showed when they came back. So it would be cool if they could show shit kind of going down on Bourbon Street, Actually going down.
I saw some shit on Bourbon Street. That would not be the craziest thing I've seen. Matt is also killing it right now. He said, Hellraiser in a cell. Matt, bravo, man. I like that one. I'm going to write that one down as well.
I'm trying to think, but Matt's coming up with all the good ones.
This is his forte. He knows. And again, they don't have to be like horror related. They can just be anything.
Yeah.
Jesus said Harry Potter and the Elimination Chamber of Secrets.
I love that. I do love that. Oh, that is awesome.
I'm sorry, I have to put it on screen. My apologies.
Does that mean the match takes place? Yeah. Does that mean the match takes place in the women's bathroom?
Does that mean the basilisk is just roaming around the fucking chamber? Because that's scary.
How you lose. That's how you lose.
The basilisk eats you.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry. It petrifies you.
Yeah, it doesn't eat you.
So, last person. My nightmare in Chicago. Apropos.
Okay, because I'm thinking of Survivor Series, and there's that show Survivor. I'm trying to think of ways to incorporate that. But you're on an island, so imagine you just get stranded on an island in a match.
You're stuck on a raft.
Yeah.
It's like one of it's like one of the Survivor challenges, like except
my
it's
dad
like a
likes
match.
Survivor. Yeah.
I've never really got. I watched. That's a lie. I watched one season of Survivor because my friends were doing a pool kind of thing, like where everyone just puts money in, and I'll put it up in a second. Don't worry. For the people who can't see, so we all put money in and we got picked. We got assigned random people in Survivor. And that was the only season I watched because I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I threw $5 in. One of my people ended up winning, so I won $30. I was like, let's fucking go.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. Matt said Harry Potter and the Prisoners of Jacksonville. Jesus, you're just coming up with titles now. Hunger Games Battle Royal. Ooh,
bro, they freaking die. I do love the Hunger. I'm looking forward to that new movie. I want to see that new movie.
Ballad
of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah, that.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Yep.
Yeah, that one. That'd be fun. It's gonna be good.
Dang, Matt's good at this. I'm not. Royal Rumble in the Bronx.
Now you're Jesus. Why are they all specified? Trying to think here. What type of matches are there? This is very difficult. Matt did come up with a lot of good ones. So did Jesus.
Matt,
Jesus,
yeah, I was say Matt.
I thought this was gonna be a lot easier. Why do I do this to ourselves? I'm so sorry. Over the top rope, eliminated tag teams.
I'm trying to think of the matches and then trying to connect it with a franchise or a show or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too, and it's not
Matt's coming up with all the good ones. Matt's coming up with all the good ones. Cause all I can think of is Street Fighter, Street Fight, but come on now, that's the name of the game. Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the game, right?
Heel Tactics said, Matt, don't be mad at me. RVD versus Riddle in a how high ladder match. Thank you, and Hot Seat. Thank you. Hello. We are back. Yes, we are back. Very happy to be back.
Failing at this.
Fast and Furious parking lot brawl. There. Okay. Not terrible. There's got to be something else. Oh, he was telling me that was the description of the Hunger Games Battle Royal. That it was over the top rope, eliminated, and tag teams. Thank you for specifying, Matt. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
There's got to be because Survivor Series. That's itself as a match. World title versus Universal title unification match presented by Star Wars. What the fuck? It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
A lightsaber duel?
Oh, that'd be so fun.
I'm trying to think of one for Money in the Bank. But because I can't think of one, I shared that I'm the one for Money in the Bank, so that way someone could come up with something good.
Ooh, okay, I'll try.
Money in the Bank's one of my favorite matches. So,
I mean, Money Heist in the Bank. That's a Money Heist. I think is a movie or a show. Jason Goes to Hell in a Cell. There you go. Jason Goes to Hell. What a movie that was. I'm trying to try and think of a money one for you. Trying to think of money. Money, money, money. Oh, Iron Man match? LOL.
Iron Man. That was good. That one is
They
good.
both have to be in full Iron Man armor. Ow. One gets Jarvis. One gets the one that Peter Parker has. Whose name? Edith?
I think it
Yeah,
is
one
Edith.
gets Jarvis. One gets Edith. Go to town. That'd be cool. I would pay to see that. What fucking movies or shows have money in the title?
Katie, why'd you come up with this question?
I don't know. Because next week we can do all in it stuff. So I had to think of something for this week. I was panicked. I'm doing my
Okay, what about like the casino battle royal or something like that, or casino ladder match? Like, what can go with that?
Casino Royale battle royal? Casino battle royale? Wow, I really struggled with that one. Jesus.
Captain America.
Captain America's 4th of July Street Fight Invitational. It's an invitational. He can do this all day.
I can do this all day. Yeah, I know.
What up, Juss?
What's up, Juss?
Podcast. What up? I don't know. I'm pretty proud of Casino Battle Royale. I'm pretty proud of that one, I will say.
I want to come up with one, but I can't. Like, before we go, I want to at least come up with one.
I believe in you. I believe in you. Just like take the time. Just put yourself in the mindset. Avengers End War games. I mean, War of the World games, I think.
I'm trying to think, but it's hard.
Oh, he said, oh no, Avengers Infinity War games.
Yeah. Dang, like now I'm trying to think of Marvel stuff, but now I can't.
Savannah, I have so much confidence in you.
What was the name of Britt Baker's dentist? Like when she was in the dentist office with Big Swole? Did that match have a name?
Oh, let me look. I don't have like my other laptop to go to. Plus, it would be too fast.
Because now I want to correlate something with that, like Doctor Strange and Dr. Britt Baker, like.
That would have been Big Swole. No, I don't think that's right. Hold on. Oh, apparently it was called the Tooth and Nail match.
Tooth and Nail match, okay.
Justin said, Hella in a cell. Okay. He caught on real quick.
I know, right? Okay, hold on. I want to try and go off that, but...
You got this. This is Savannah's time to shine, guys. She's got this.
This is a lot of pressure. I don't know. I'm trying to think. This is hard.
Wait. I can give you one for... Here, I'm gonna type you one in the private chat.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's Thor's sister. You can't defeat me. I know I can, but he can. Child's Play Firefly Funhouse match.
All right, I sent you a private chat on StreamYard.
See, that's good, but like I wanted to come up with something. You can.
I know. Well, as I say,
take it. Okay. Hold on. Take it because it's yours. But I want to come up with something. I was
just trying to help you out.
No, I get you. But
Sweet Tooth and Nail match. You get Sweet Tooth, guys? Anybody? Twisted Metal? I haven't watched it yet. But like anybody. Matt said Child's Play Firefly Funhouse, Ferris Bueller's New Day Off. What is with these invitationals, Jesus? Infinity Gauntlet match. Oh, that's a good one too. Infinity Gauntlet match. Did y'all do that already? No, nobody's done that one.
The Marvel ones are so good. I can't think of anything.
Marvel's like massive. That's why. Matt's also just going back to horror with the Cult of Chucky lumberjack match and Child's Play and
yeah.
Savannah, I have so much confidence in you.
I know, but hold on.
Just take a second, think it out.
I know. Hold on. I'm gonna try and look something up really quick.
She's getting in her bag, ladies and gentlemen. She's
because like okay, wait. Does it count like? Because I have. It's hard because I can't think of the actual match, but I correlate like wrestlers and Marvel or like the movie or the franchise like together, but I don't know what the match would be. You know what I'm saying?
Just try and try and workshop it in your head, or like on your phone. Do what you gotta do, baby. Do what you gotta do.
I know.
We're not ending the stream.
Oh God, we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be.
You said you wanted to get one before we ended. I'm just obeying.
Since when do you listen to me?
I'm a new person. What can I say? We're on StreamYard. It's a great time. Matt said Ultimate Fast X match, Survivor Series Endgame, Fortnite of. Okay,
Hold on. Yeah, I was like, maybe I just need to. I'm gonna stop listening. Maybe I just need to really take a moment to think, and then just. Don't leave us with dead air. Just keep talking.
I got this.
Okay, I'm gonna.
She's
think about it, but I can't hear a damn thing anyone's saying. Out.
She's gonna workshop this, guys. Also, she didn't mute herself, so she's just gonna be talking it out. Savannah, you got this, baby. Trying to put the good vibes out there. Everybody, send good vibes to Savannah so she can do it. Look at the movie title. That helps. Yeah. Well, right now she doesn't have headphones on. Gears of War games. Ooh, video game. There we go. Switching it up. This is fun. I kind of like this now. I was pretty proud of the Sweet Tooth one, I will say. I was pretty proud of that. I don't know, I have a headache. I'm also trying to think of like another one. Because there's so many that there could be. It's wild. I'm trying to think of like something with like a lumberjack match, but I don't know. Scream Blood and Guts match. I love Scream. I can't wait for Scream 7. It's gonna be so fun. They're gonna start filming in 2024, in case anybody was wondering. In Canada. Because Canada. What other match types are there? That's fucked up, Jesus. The Blind Side presents Eye for an Eye match. Oh, speaking of, did y'all hear all of that shit that's going on with McClure and The Blind Side? And wild. Evil Dead Rise Buried Alive match? Yes. Ocean's 8 Women's Elimination Tag match? Yes. That's why he said it. Halloween Ends casket match. All are good choices. I like that Matt went back to the horror movies, as he should. She is trying so hard, and I love her for it. She is focused. Y'all, he was literally blindsided. That's all right. Fury Road Lane, Fast Lane.
Katie, this is hard. I'm still got nothing.
Savannah, you looked so focused.
Because I'm trying to think of one. I can't think of anything. Like, not... Okay. Hold on. I'm going to try and think of one. Like, I'm going to even put my legs up for this one.
She said I'm getting comfy.
Yeah.
Just think of, like, your favorite, like, some of your favorite movies or shows, and then just play off of that.
Okay. It's still kind of hard. Okay.
I know.
And I'm like looking at my freaking walls. They're not any help.
Well, yeah. But, like, I mean, think of... Matt said King of the Brokeback Mountain match. That's terrible, but also hysterical. Savannah, you got this.
Okay.
I've never seen you more determined to do something.
I don't know if it's determination or desperation.
Dan Asos, that was my guy.
Okay.
Sorry to those who I just coughed in your ear. I tried to move as fast as I could. I did not hit the button fast enough.
And it's already 6. Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the clock now.
You're good. You're good. I believe in you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A little encouragement ASMR. She's got this, guys.
I don't know if I got this, Katie.
She got this. Speaking of the people, we the people of the United States of America. I don't know how the rest of the Constitution
In
goes.
order to form a more perfect union. Oh no, that's the preamble.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
That's the beginning.
I don't know how any of these go. Holes Buried Alive match. That's a good one. That's a deep cut.
It's a good one. Damn it.
That's a deep
one.
cut. That's a deep cut. Heel tactics. I love it. Monsters Ball match. That's just 2 on the nose, man. That's 2 on the nose. I love it. I forgot about that movie, to be honest. Savannah, you got this.
I know. You say that, but I don't have faith in myself.
Like, what is your favorite TV show right now?
It's Friends.
Oh, okay, Jesus.
Yeah.
What other shows do you like?
I like The Office. I thought of one for The Walking Dead, but it's pretty generic, and I'm not
That's okay.
about it. It's just instead of The Walking Dead, The Walking Death match. But,
there you go. That's a good one.
But it's not like oh yeah, it's like, especially because I think back to like wrestlers as candies, and I forget it's not like cokeheads, okay? Like airheads.
Listen, nothing will ever top wrestlers as candies. That is what this show is going to. Okay, that is the legacy we left.
Yeah, I know, right?
Reindeer Games, Young Bucks Invitational. Again with the Invitationals, guys. That was Matt this time with the Invitational. Justin's also going for like characters. So he's going Luke Steel Cage match. Go for like your favorite like Marvel character and go from there.
Well, that's why I wanted to do something with Doctor Strange and like Dr. Britt Baker, but there was a tooth and nail match, so that's not. And then like I was thinking of Thunder Rosa because like Thor, Love, and Thunder Rosa, but there's no like match affiliation with that.
I mean, but that's still a good one. That's still just a good like play on words.
Yeah, I know, but it's not a match. We're trying to go
off
Texas Chainsaw, whatever the fuck death match.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match. Come on. You forgot the most important part.
Whatever.
Hey. Don't yell at me because you said you wanted to get this.
Yeah, I think I might just stick with a Walking Death match. I'm looking at like freaking like my streaming services to look at movies and stuff. I can't think of shit.
You know exactly what's gonna happen is we're gonna end the stream.
Whatever.
You're gonna message me in 2 days at like some random fucking time and be like, Katie, I thought of one. And
well, I'll write it. Here's this, because it's gonna be 6 and I have something to do right now. Like, well, nothing important. It's not like I'm on a time crunch. I just have to get it done before the day's over. But if I do come up with something, I'll write it down and share it next week.
We'll share it with the class next week, folks.
Yeah, but I'm taking too damn long at this point.
It's okay. Also, side note, Matt's going to start calling Payback Revenge Sex. So I feel like that's a perfect way to end it. Thank you guys so much.
Baby trap. What?
Hey. Thank you guys so much for joining us on stream here for the first time.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. Savannah, tell the people where they can find you, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, sorry. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Y2Garcia_. If there's no underscore, it's not me. I don't really have anything planned, probably for something for All In. I might do something, but I need to find someone to do it with. I don't like doing solo shows, so
that's fair. That's okay. That's okay. You will figure it out.
Yeah. Just like I'll figure out a name for this freaking question of the week.
You will. It'll come to you, I promise. Mm-hmm. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13. The link tree in my bio to get all things She Elite Showcase. Where we are streaming on twitch.tv/She Elite Showcase and youtube.com/She Elite Showcase. Typically Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern. Again, sorry guys, I don't really have a voice. It keeps going in and out. I am struggling. But we got a lot planned. We talked about it at the beginning. We're going to do some Patreon stuff this year. And going forward, interviews galore, shows galore. We're getting ish done this year, guys. So stay tuned. There's not going to be a post show because I'm starving. She's got things to do. I got to figure out how to edit this and put it on everything. So, with that being said, thank you guys again so much for joining us out on our break, or our back from break.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Thank you guys so much. Again, until next time, bye-bye.